wonderful career out of golf, and this is my way of putting something back.
I think as regards junior golf, when you see Nick comes alive when he's with junior players, boys and girls. He's on the same wavelength. He knows how to inspire them. We supported his junior series right from the beginning. Nick's strength was to take good players and make them champions.
Well, actually, in that time, the question was being asked, where is the next Nick Faldo? There was no young golfers coming through from England at that time. It was pre-Lee Westwood, pre-Ian Poulter. So that really was like, it was just my way of wanting to put something back into the game. All right, and then you have some fun. See, when you get a really bad plug lie, gosh. Stole this one off Greg Norman. It's a recoil. You go in and out the sand. So you're trying to put the club into the sand and get it out as quick as possible. Little open square face. Right, and then go in and out. Close, wasn't it? It was a good shot. My thoughts were, if a kid's getting this at 15, like me when I was starting, I left school at 16, I thought, wow, if I had the information in one blueprint at 15 to 20, if I've done this for 5 years, my goodness, what kind of golfer would you believe you're going to start producing?
Yeah, we started in '96. It was set up originally by Nick as a sort of UK initiative.
And the vision then was to create a series, but just divide Great Britain and Ireland up into 6 regions and play some qualifying events, 3 qualifying events in each area, and then come to a final.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final round of the 16th Faldo Series Grand Final. This is game number 22. On the tee from England, Jordan Risdale.
The next thing was I wanted to introduce them more to just a little bit more outside of the game of golf, rather than just being competitive, because there's plenty of organisations or, they just come, tee up, play, disappear. So we thought, yeah, but there's more to it than that, a lot more. So we started off very basically with, etiquette, with little seminars on etiquette and then the rules. And the very first thing was I then brought the Mizuno truck in, which was brand new at the time. Brought the Mizuno truck in, and the kids could get their clubs checked out. And they suddenly, a bag of 5 irons is not, they didn't understand often, like, it has to be different. That was very successful. And in the very first year, I think we had, I don't know if it was 200 to 400 competitor, entrants total. But then it grew quite quickly.
Yeah, so the golfers taking part are very talented golfers, and they're looking to become top amateur golfers, professional golfers. So what we're really trying to give them is this kind of experience of playing on tour. We try and run our tournaments extremely professional, replicate that sort of tour situation, put them under pressure, they've got media around them. But also off the course, we're trying to help them sort of develop as golfers and teach them about different areas of the game. So we'll bring in guest speakers to talk about the mental side, the physical side, the technical side.
When you've got a day where you're hitting pretty much everything the way you want it, how does your mindset change compared to a day when nothing goes your way? How do you change the way you think?
When everything's going right for you, it's easy, isn't it? I mean, you see the shots, you hit it, it's fine. You just go with it, and you try to get out of your own way, and you just keep it going. But when things aren't going your way, you have to realize, okay, I'm not playing my best today, and it's almost as if you just try to limit the damage.
And then for those players that progress to the grand final, obviously they have the chance to spend time with Nick Faldo, a 6-time major champion, and ask those kind of questions that only he can answer.
And then from there, I then developed what were called Team Faldo, where I personally selected and interviewed someone and said, what's your real intentions? Do you want to be a golfer? And on that Team Faldo was a young kid called Rory McIlroy. He came along.
Played in the series from a very young age, won at 3 grand finals.
And every time you look at a guy like Rory McIlroy, Nick has his fingerprints on that career. McIlroy is the greatest star that's ever come out of the Faldo series.
Our first winner back in 1997 was Nick Doherty. He won it 3 times in our first 4 years. He's obviously gone on to win twice on tour.
And then the next goal, so again we're starting to expand, and then the next goal was we thought, well, can we take that model and take that to Asia?
We set up a tournament in Hong Kong about 8 years ago, which was just an annual invitational tournament. It was an opportunity for our European winners to sort of go away during the winter and have some tournament experience. But it was also an opportunity to invite some of the top Asian players as well to a sort of international field. Obviously, Nick was out there spending time with them all. And actually, the first year that we held that tournament, Rory McIlroy and Yanni Seng were two of the young players in the field, and they both won as it happens. But that really was then the catalyst to bring the Faldo series to Asia. You know, it was evident pretty quickly that just one annual invitational tournament wasn't enough. There was a demand from the players, from the golf associations, from the media, to sort of, you know, they wanted more.